Oh, good morning, YouTube. Lofty's here. Have a look at this for a view. One up the top of Penonporth. I'll copy your eyes at this. Fantastic, in it. Anyway, vloggage time. Lofty's going to do a bit of a vlog, the July 26th vlog. If you're interested in a bit of vloggage, bit of nonsense, bit of chit-chat, you stick around. Well, good morning, YouTube. Lofty's here. I'm back. I've not done no vloggage for a bit. There's a few things I want to just catch up with you on. I've got a few little extras on the bike and a few little trinkets for myself. So first thing I'll put on is a screen. Have a look at this. This is the Givi screen. It's much taller than the stock screen. I'm reserving judgment. It's not 100% solved my problems. It's reduced a lot of the wind noise, but I'm still getting a little bit of buffeting. So I've actually ordered a little, one of them angle jobs. It's quite wide. It's coming anyway. I've ordered it. So as soon as I get it, I'll stick it on. So about that. Anyway, goodies. As you know, I've got, my mate's got a shop up in Cannock, Motorcycle Essentials, Ben Kilner. He sent me these gloves. He was talking about these magic gloves, summer gloves, lightweight summer gloves with cooling. These are them. What do you think? They're made by a firm called Macna. They're called Macna Pilgrims. They've got cool technology. There's no mesh. This just cooling technology. And this is the first time I've worn them. It's about, what, 24 odd degrees. So it's quite a warm day. I've got my mesh jacket on. I'm cool. But these gloves, I've got to say, they're top jolly. They're a short one, but they're a bit like a motocross style glove, but they're great. Absolutely love them. Yeah, anyway, so I've bought some fog lights as well, spotlights. I haven't had a chance to fit those yet. So as soon as I get a day off in the garage, I'll stick the spotlights on and the ET grips all in one go, because I've got to get the tank off. But that's all good fun, isn't it? I had those off Ben as well. They're not bad at all. He's got all sorts in the shop, so if you need anything, pop up and see him. He'll do you the deal. Motorcycle Essentials, Prospect Business Park, Cannock, Staffordshire. Cracking little shop. I know it's a long way from Cornwall, but it's where I used to live. And generally, if I order something, somebody will bring it down for me. But next thing, touring. I bet most of you have got a holiday booked, a touring trip. Yeah. So as I say, what's the one thing you need other than your telephone when you go touring? It's that little bit of knowledge that you've got enough security that if something goes wrong, you don't actually lose your bike. Don't get me wrong. If they want to nick your bike, it don't matter what you do. But if you've got the best security, if there's 6 bikes parked and yours has got the best security, they probably won't nick yours. Anyway, I've actually got this product with my own money. I've purchased it. I got in touch with Liteloc and I said, what can you do for me? And they said, well, we can't really do anything for you. I said, if you purchase one and you tell the customers about it, we'll see what we can do. I said, okay. I said, that's not a problem. I'm going to buy one anyway. So I've bought this Liteloc X-1. I'm really pleased with it. I'll show it you. So here we are, new product. What do you think of this? Liteloc. Nice little neoprene case. Let's get it out. How good's that? Should we have a close-up? X-Lite X-1. Now, this is covered in this rubberised material. It's called boronium. Now, they reckon this boronium will kill these sanding discs. That's what they do. They get these little sanding discs. They come out, they go and try and cut through. Well, they reckon this will kill 2 discs. Also, if you try and freeze it, it don't work. It won't crack. It's covered in this special stuff. It's fantastic, really. This is the X-Lite X1. Now, if you're interested in one of these, there's a tenner off for the month. That's it. I'm getting nothing. I bought this. I paid for this with my own money. It's fabulous. Let's just show the key. Comes with 2 keys, nice and easy. Slide it in, turn it, open it comes. Through the back wheel. Or the front wheel, doesn't really matter. Push it together. It's waterproof. It's got a waterproof seal on the end of there. I'm pretty impressed. So now you've seen it. They're supposed to be amazing, these things are. And they're quite light. You can chuck it in your pannier and away you go, or your top box. And when you pull up at night, you stick it round your back wheel and nobody can ride your bike off. How good is that? It's brilliant, isn't it? So what they've offered me is, if any of you who are watching want to buy a Liteloc, they'll give you the tenner off. It's only for the month. So if you want one of these Litelocs, you've got a month to buy one and you get a tenner off. So it's up to you. I think if you're going touring, you want something. I normally put this lock through the front and I normally put the D lock through the rear. That way you've got double protection. Also, if somebody has got a chain, you can just link the chain through your D lock. Fantastic. How good is that? Anyway, it's July. The weather's fabulous in Cornwall. We've had a bit of an heat wave. They're talking about another mini heat wave. Absolutely brilliant. So, what am I going to grouch about? I'm having a proper grouch here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, e-bikes, electric bikes, powered two-wheelers. Are they powered two-wheelers? Or are they cycles? Now, what's getting me down is, I'm fed up of doing 20 mile an hour in built-up areas and having some young kid or some young girl overtaking me on a powered two-wheeler, no hat on, no helmet on, no number plate, no nothing, and they just press a button and go. They've obviously tweaked them because they're not pedalling. On all accounts, the law states they're supposed to be power assist, and they actually give you power assist up to about 15 mile an hour. Then after 15 mile an hour, you're supposed to be powering it on your own. But I've seen them. Here's a picture of one. So they're riding up the road, sitting there. It looks like a motorbike or a chopper or whatever you want to call it, and they're not pedalling. They're just pressing a button. Now, I don't know what's going on, but motorcycling is dying on its arse. The system to get a bike licence, so a young kid, girl, boy, whatever you want, can actually ride a proper motorcycle, or an A2 if you like, which is restricted to 47 brake horsepower, a proper motorcycle. They've got to jump through hoops. They've got to jump through hoops. I think it's terrible that you can go out at 16 and buy a 50cc bike which won't pull the skin off a rice pudding. It'd probably struggle up this hill we're coming to do 30 mile an hour, let alone anything else. And then you've got these people buying these pedal bikes off the internet, and they just pedal it, then press the button and whoosh, it shoots up. They'll do 60 mile an hour. 60. Now at 16 you can buy a cycle and do 60 mile an hour, and you've got no insurance, no tax, no helmet, no licence, no nothing. I believe if you get caught by the police, they can confiscate the bike, or they can actually give you points. But do you know anybody who's been caught? I certainly don't. All I know is they're razzing around, especially in towns, and they're not doing 20 mile an hour. They're bombing around, doing a bit of this and a bit of that. I think it's bang out of order, I do. Cornwall's getting busy, have you noticed? Like I say, it's these little things. Us bikers haven't got the best of reputations anyway. So you've got to take your test, CBT, do a theory test, then you have to do the highway code test at the same time, and then you have to go and do a licence. Because you're only young, you can only ride a 125. Then you pass your first test and you can ride an A2. But to ride a fully fledged motorcycle, one like this Himalayan, a 450, you've got to do God knows how many tests before you can have a proper licence. It costs a fortune. They reckon direct access alone now, if you're old enough and you can do direct access, takes about 5 days. Costs about £1,000, 1,200 quid. You can buy one of these bikes off the internet for about £1,000 and just push a button and do 60 mile an hour de-restricted. I can't believe it. Anyway, it's a good old rant, innit? What do you think? He's the victory. Never see a car outside. It's a lovely day and I'm having a lovely time, and it's nice to speak to you. I didn't get a chance to do a vlog in June but I got a chance to ride quite a few bikes. I hope you've been watching the videos. I hope you watch this video. Anyway, if you have enjoyed watching the videos, click on the like, subscribe, ring that little bell, ask me a question. I've noticed one thing recently, the Bingley Wheeler was on about it and TMF. A lot of trolling going on. I don't know what it is. Somebody said this week, they said, you should learn to speak English in your videos. I should learn to speak English. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching them, because I do enjoy making them. I've enjoyed chatting to you now. Like I say, if you are going touring, get yourself a Liteloc, get yourself an Aoocci. Great fun, although I've got the phone on the handlebars today. It's not doing anything, screaming or in. I'm just watching Waze. I do like Waze. Waze is one of the best ones. Anyway, if you do want one, TLB 22% discount. How about that? Fantastic. Right, let's get me a bit of thrash up the hill. Once you get it up with 6,000 revs, it absolutely flies. I tell you what, cracking bike. Love me and me. And that's the new screen. What do you think? Brilliant, isn't it? Anyway, we're approaching the junction. I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to say, this is the Lofty Biker saying, ta-ra for now. Ta-ra.